Hey, what's up? This is New Beginning 780. And I'm here kind of impromptu. I want to talk about freedom of speech. It's obsolete. What you say can cost you your job, your career, your opinion matters. Remember that statement, sticks and stones can break your bones and words will never hurt you? Bullshit. If you disagree with majority of people, it seems like you either get bullied or pushed into a corner. These movements and agendas have been moving so frequently that I feel that they're taking away your constitutional right of freedom of speech. So I watched the interview with Kanye West. It was his opinions. He spoke on communities. He said that he was jealous of the Jewish community for sticking together, for staying married. He said if you pull over a car with a bunch of black males and there is a gun found in the car, everyone's going to jail. But if you're a basketball star and one person makes it, only one person can make it out. And the fact that black people don't stick together and that he's hurt by it. He made a lot of different points. I didn't have time to watch it all. But then I see later on, the host of Drink Champ, NORE, was on Hot 97 apologizing.
I'm here to say I apologize to anybody who felt like I let them down, because I did feel like I did let them down to a certain extent, because like I said, I did check him later, but by the time I checked him, it was already kind of like too late. So I can't the right job, but this is a learning experience. I did not go to school for journalism, but that's not an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a special ed student. It's not an excuse. I should have checked him as soon as he said it.
So at no point when you guys saw this, you didn't think, it might be a bad idea to let this out? That it might bring us backwards for whatever progress has been made. Because in my case, after this, I spent this weekend talking with, a bunch of my friends that feel differently, that have a different opinion, that were making roads in one way, and now we're like, yo, but your man's saying this. And I'm talking to Journal like, I'm gonna say, like, some of my white friends that lean a certain type of way.
I'm just saying, wow, this guy's talking about how black people are set back and everybody's enraged. YouTube comments be telling the truth sometimes. So I'm looking through the comments and it is in unison, same as Drink Champs. Everybody is agreeing with Kanye West and that everybody needs to come together. And there is not an outrage in the comments, as the DJs are saying.
You can't tell me that knee was not on the neck. You know what I'm saying? I saw it with my own. I could blame this all on Kanye West. As soon as the powers that be that we're down with found out about this, they just tried to remove the episode, and I wanted to defend freedom of speech. I wanted to defend that. So I was like, why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, boom, 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 boom. And now that I think about it, it's like sometimes freedom of speech just ain't free. You know what I mean? It's just a different world that we live in, and I regret it. Do I regret it? I want to be honest. I regret it.
So if you had to do it again, you would have passed on the interview or not put it out?
No, I would have been the better journalist that I am. I would have probably not drunk. I would have probably stayed sober the whole time and just stayed on the subject, because I still believe, people have a right to speak, whether it's something that you agree with or not, but you have a right to also, check them on it and check them immediately. And that's what I regret.
And I love, it was really interesting.
And between you and I, NORE seemed overjoyed with the interview. Look at this. Does this look like a picture of a man that regrets the interview and the interview went bad?
And we're playing all a symphony, but we're all playing on different notes.
Right.
It's people that are there for greed. It's people there. It's all people there for, let's not say for the wrong reasons, but we're all here. And God calls me to bring everybody together. The left, the right, the racists, the non-racists, the Christians, the atheists, the straight, the trans, the this, that, everybody. That's what God is calling.
Everybody together?
I accept everyone together because we're all, we can't judge our sins. In God's eyes, looking at somebody's wife and killing somebody is the same level sin. It's all the equal level sin. Looking at somebody's wife and killing somebody is the same level sin. We should not be judged by man. We perform for an audience of one, and that's God. Woo. And as he created this platform, we are here. Something about Miami that's so close to the Dominican Republic, so close to Barbados, so close. You know what I'm saying? So close. It's something about this right here and Drink Champs. It's like, how does it feel that you're being used by God? You're used by the actual creator.
Damn.
How does that feel?
Fantastic.
Because
I know I'm being used by God.
Yeah.
In the greatest way ever.
Yeah.
You know
Who knew? But let me tell you, it's like I'm out here on 186th Street in the suburbs of Chicago.
He stated Puff Daddy is supposed to be his handler. And I don't know if you've been sleeping under a rock or if you know what handlers mean. Somebody to keep you in line and control you. Apparently, and I remember hearing that the FBI was investigating Puff Daddy at one point. But he's stating that certain people are being controlled in the industry in order to keep everything else in line. It was a lot of stuff going on in that interview. Kanye West stated that he felt like he was in a glass jail. And when NORE asked him to elaborate, he stated, "Everyone can see me and nobody can hear me. My kids were taken away from me on national TV. I literally lost everything. My family and my voice." He made a lot of sense in this interview, but within about an hour and 30 minutes of me watching the video, it was scrubbed. We put a lot of trust in the internet today to the point where we go to the same programs, the same search engines, and it's controlled by the same people. We do our searches. I even see my kid says, "I'll find the answer. Alexa, what's such and such?" We depend on the same outlets delivering our information all the time. Yet they have their own agendas. They tell you what you're supposed to like, what you're supposed to wear, how you're supposed to act, what you're supposed to accept, what you're supposed to reject. Whatever, y'all. One thought, one mind, one person. Freak it. We all one, right? We all think the same. Because you can't have an opinion. It's going to cost you.
Outside 7 a.m. Dolo. Got a lot of thinking to do. These past 3 days, there's been a lot going on. Two different audiences, from Boosie to Kanye. People wanting this, people not wanting this, people not wanting that. And I'm starting to realize free speech ain't free. Some people got to pay for free speech. I'm just not one that's willing to do it. So I got a lot of thinking, a lot of things to do. You know what I mean? But things might not be the same. Because things ain't the same. But I'm gonna stay positive. That's pretty much it. Salute. But things ain't the same because things is not the same.
Yo, is it me? Or does NORE from Drink Champs looks stressed out? This man literally has 2 blunts in his ear and 1 in his mouth. Or is he trying to symbolize devil ears or whatever? Either way, he looks like he is out of his mind right now. I'm just saying, I have been slowly, even down to Donald Trump. Some of y'all hate him, some of y'all like him. But y'all literally watched when certain people didn't like what he said, he was banned. It is something bigger going on than you not liking a person. And it's because it's called your voice. It is a big bully. But whatever. I'll play nice. One mind, one thought, one person. We're all the same. And we all have the same thoughts. Like, comment, and subscribe if you even care.